algebra. First, Neet JEE Mains Vector Lesson 4 Question 1 Numericals. A is a vector I plus 2j minus k. B is another vector minus I plus j minus 2k. Calculate angle between them. Calculate angle between them. What will you do? Formula use cos theta. Theta is the angle A dot B by A mod B mod. Now A equal to I plus 2j minus k, B equal to minus I plus j minus 2k. If you take the dot product, you are getting minus 1 plus 2 plus 2, that is equal to 3. Mod A equal to magnitude of A 1 plus 4 plus 1. That means coefficient of I square, coefficient of j square, coefficient of k, that is root 6. Similarly B minus 1 square plus 1 square plus minus 2 square, that is equal to root over 6. So cos theta is coming 3 by root 6 into root 6 half, then cos 60 degree. Theta equal to answer 60 degree. Problem 2. Prove that vectors A equal to I plus 2j plus 3k, B equal to 2I minus j are perpendicular. If two vectors perpendicular, that means A dot B equal to 0, we have to show. That means A equal to I plus 2j plus 3k, B equal to 2I minus j plus 0k. Dot product if you take A dot B equal to 2 minus 2 plus 0, that is equal to 0. If dot product 0, that means A perpendicular B. So if two vectors are given, then you take dot product. If dot product becomes 0, then you conclude that two vectors are perpendicular. দুটো ভেক্টরে যদি ডট প্রোডাক্ট নিস তাহলে 0 হবে। প্রবলেম নাম্বার 3, a boat is moving velocity (3i) plus 4j. Then velocity of the boat with respect to ground. VGB, velocity of boat with respect to ground, and velocity of river is given minus 3I minus 4j. Then velocity of boat with river equal to v boat minus v river. That is with 3I plus 4j minus 3I plus 4j. It is coming 6I plus 8j. So if boat with respect to ground velocity is given 1, river velocity with respect to ground given, then if you take the VB, that means V minus VG you are getting, plus you are getting VG minus VA, V river you are getting. Problem number 4. Two forces F1 equal to 3I plus 4j and F2 equal to 3I plus 4k, 0 into j. What is the magnitude of the resultant? Calculate magnitude of resultant. Calculate magnitude of resultant. What will you do? Magnitude resultant F equal to F vector plus F2 vector. Then you are getting 3I plus 4j plus 3I 4k. Ultimately it is coming 6I 4j plus 4k. Magnitude of resultant FR root over, it is coming 6 square 4 square plus 4 square, 36 32 equal to 68. Whenever you are going to calculate resultant means you take the addition of the given vectors, then find out resultant. Problem number 5. A particle is moving due east with velocity meter per second. In 10 seconds, the velocity changes. Changes to 5 meter per second north. Velocity changes given. Calculate average acceleration. Calculate average acceleration. Draw the diagram. Draw first diagram. That side 5i, then it is going 5j. Now acceleration will be 5, initial velocity 5i, final velocity 5j. You have to calculate that one. There is 5j, it is coming 5j minus 5i, so acceleration will be 5j vector minus 5i vector by 10, that is equal to 5 root 2 by 10, therefore 1 by root 2 meter per second square. Northwest, vector method change in velocity first to calculate. After that, this is the vector, this is vector. Northwest, it is the north, it is the west, it is the east, that side, that means northwest. North to west, northwest, 1 by root 2. Problem number 6. A is a vector 5i 0j plus 5k. Find out cos alpha, cos beta, cos gamma. These are not directional cosines, we know. Cos alpha equal to coefficient of I by a mod, that is equal to 5 by a mod equal to coming 50, that is coming 5 root 2, 1 by root 2. Similarly, cos beta, coefficient of j by a 0 root 50, that is the 0. Cos gamma, similarly coming coefficient of k by a mod, that is equal 5 by root 50, it is also 1 by root 2, that is equal to cos 45, cos 90, cos 45. The direction of cosines you are getting. Problem number 7. If I and j are unit vectors along x and y axis, what is the magnitude of I plus j? If I and j unit vectors along x axis and y axis, find out magnitude of I plus j. What is the angle? It is the I. Solution you check. I, that is j. This is I plus j. Triangle law you have to follow. Triangle law already I have understood. A is a vector, B is another vector. Then you complete the triangle. Third side in reverse order will give the resultant. We are following this while using triangle law. Use triangle law. then r equal to a vector plus b vector. Then from 1 use triangle law. You are getting angle is I magnitude 1 and magnitude of I plus j root 2. So angle I plus j makes angle with I equal to 1 by root 2, that is equal to 1 by root 2 cos 45 degree. Problem 8. Suppose at a point three forces acting at the point O and O is in equilibrium. Then Lami's theorem is valid. That means diagram F1 opposite angle alpha, F2 opposite angle beta and F3 gamma. Then from theorem we get F1 by sin alpha equal to F2 by sin beta equal to F3 by sin gamma, when F1 plus F2 plus F3 equal to 0 for all forces make one closed polygon. Only application. A is a vector. Problem 9. A is a vector Ix important. Jay Kaz not in book. B equal to Ibx JBY KBZ. C equal to ICX JCY KCZ. Then E vector, B vector, C vector will be coplanar if AX AY AZ BX BY BZ CX CY, this determinant value will be 0. Always remember A cross B, A cross B dot C equal to 0, because A cross B perpendicular to A and B and C, A, B, C lying on a plane. Find component of A vector 2i plus 3j in the direction I plus j. What will you do? Suppose A is a vector, you are taking component along B, draw perpendicular. Component of A along B is A cos theta. You multiply with B, divide by B, then it will be A dot B by A mod into unit vector along B. That means A dot B, that is the magnitude part, and unit vector along which you are going to calculate the component. That means along B, so you write down B vector by B mod. So A dot B will coming 2i plus 3j dot I plus j by I plus j whole square. So it is coming to 5 by 2 I plus j. Only magnitude 5 by 2, but it is along the B. This is very important. First, you are taking component of B along B, component A along B. What will you do? First the magnitude part you calculate, then you take the unit vector along which you are going to calculate the vector component. You are going to calculate the vector component along B, so you take the unit vector along B. Two part you consider. First magnitude part, then unit vector along the vector along which you are going to calculate the component. Next, 11. A ray of light moving along half I plus root over 3j. Reflected light moving along, reflected light moving along half I minus root over 3j. What is calculate the angle of? Calculate the angle of incidence. You draw one mirror, and this is the vector I plus root over 3j. it is reflecting in that way. That is half I minus root over 3j. This is the angle of incidence, theta. It is theta. What will we do? We take the tan theta over 3j. Then you consider this is the angle between these two vectors, that is the 180 degree minus 2 theta. So cos 180 degree minus 2 theta equal to dot product half I plus 3j dot half I minus 3j by half. You are getting magnitude 9 plus it is 10. Magnitude of that one I plus 3 4 root over 4. It is coming, there is half, this are cancelled, so you are getting 1 minus 9 by 4 minus half cos 120 degree. That means 180 degree minus 2 theta equal to 120 degree. 60 degree equal to 2 theta. Okay, theta equal to 30 degree. By diagram you can also do the so by draw the diagram. There is x-axis and that is y-axis. Diagram you take the z-axis root 3 by 2. This is the answer. Problem 12. Prove that A equal to 2I minus 3j minus k, B equal to minus 6I plus 9j plus 3k parallel. Two vectors parallel if their cross product is 0. Two vectors A and B parallel if A cross B equal to 0. So A cross B means two minus 3 minus 1 minus 6 plus 9 plus 3. That means I is coming minus 9 plus 9. J is coming 6 minus 6. K is coming 18 minus 80. That is equal to 0. Okay.